Okay, welcome back here, TheProSpartanGamer with FIFA 14 Next Gen on PS4. This is going to be slightly different, this one. We're in the beginning of Season 2. You've just seen some of the transfer deals we've done during the summer, and we managed to keep hold of our Everton job, which we were worried because we did finish 6th and obviously only made the quarterfinals of the FA Cup. They wanted semi-finals and Champions League, which we didn't quite manage. So you've seen some of the transfer dealings that we've done in the summer, and you also saw us in charge of Belgium in the World Cup, which fell on spot kicks to Uruguay there. Well, we've started Season 2. We've played a few games which you're not going to see footage of because I've lost the footage. The files was corrupted or something, so I'm going to do a bit of a catch up. We haven't played many games, so don't fret. I'm just going to go straight to the calendar and show you what exactly happened, and I'll update you on our squad, the transfers, the season to come, what's happening with the Belgian national squad. So this is going to be a bit of a roundup preview come start of Season 2 episode before we crack on with the usual highlights and etc. for Season 2. So I didn't want you to miss out on it all, so we'll go straight to the calendar. As you can see, we're not far in the season. We've only played basically August. So first game for us, that was a friendly. So the first proper game for Everton in the league was an away day at Newcastle, which we actually managed to win 3-0, which was a convincing, really good performance. Mitzi Battistuyi, the new striker, getting his first goal for the club in that one. Goal also for Vermaelen, another summer signing. So good start to the Premier League. We then played a really young side against Aberdeen in the first leg of the Europa qualifying league. Goals there from Duffy. Malander popped up with his first goal for the club as well, the young Belgium centre mid that we signed from Wolfsburg in the summer. We played quite a lot of youngsters in that game, and we were delighted with the performance in that one. That basically put us through to the group stages of the Europa League. There was a return leg which was a 0-0, bit of a non-event really, so I didn't bore you with that one. We went away and won, home win at Goodison against Stoke in the Premier League. Again, another goal from Mitzi Battistuyi, his second for the club. So he's had a great start. And then finally, the only other game you've missed is an away draw to Man City. We went one up quite early in that one. Again, Mitzi Battistuyi getting the goal, and Man City got the equaliser in the last 5 minutes, which was disappointing. So that's all you've missed regarding on where we are so far. Let's just update you where we are in the actual Premier League and stuff like that. So we've had a good start of the season. So there you can see us sat 5th, 3 played, 2 wins, 1 draw. Really great start. Wouldn't have wanted to have been anywhere else. I mean, the away draw to Man City is no disgrace. So we've had a good start. I think the next game we've got in the Prem is against Hull. So that's where we are. Like I say, you've not missed much really, just a couple games. Player stats, top goal scorers. There you can see Mitzi Battistuyi at the top there with 3 goals, 1 in each game so far. So he's had a good start. He's our number 1 striker, don't forget, after Lukaku and Lucinda Traore both went back on loan. So we've no longer got them. Just wanted to update you with what happened in the transfer business. Just make sure you know everything that went on, basically. So starting from the bottom, I mean, there's a lot of youngsters here that went out on loan and one thing and another, but main transfers in was Battistuyi. He came in for 6.5 million on 35 grand a week, because don't forget Lukaku and Lucinda Traore left. We got Andres Townsend in for 3.9 million. I think that's a really good signing. Vermaelen come in to replace the retired Distan. Yes, we paid 5 million for him, and he's on 70 grand a week, so quite a big transfer for us. That Adam Johnson left and went to Newcastle. He was on quite a lot of money, so basically Townsend's come in, similar sort of deal, but Townsend obviously a little bit younger, and so far has impressed. He also got a goal in that win at Newcastle. Fernando went. We got 3.8 million back from him. He went back to Wolfsburg. One we didn't really want to sell, but we just felt the deal was quite good for Coleman. It was 6.2 million. It allowed us to do other things, so we let Coleman go. Got Jesse Rodriguez in on loan from Real Madrid. This was a real big signing. We used him and played him for the Belgian national squad, and we were so impressed with him. We went straight out and paid 5.8 million for him, and he's been electric in the first few games. We're really excited with the midfield three that we can rotate there with Wanyama, McCarthy, and now Malanda. This was a bit of a wild card. I'm not sure that there's a lot worth in this, but the club told me to go and sign him, so I did. But I think he's a bit of a dog shit player, to be honest. A couple youngsters then. And then we bought in Ryan Gould from Dundee United. Real cheap deal, 5 grand a week. Can't complain about that, 1.1 million. And the last deal that went through just before the deadline, we got Aruna Kone off our wage bill because he was on big money. And basically we bought in Danny Ings plus Aruna Kone, and it cost us just over $1 million, but the money we saved in wages was quite significant. So I think that just about wraps up all the deals from the window. I mean, we went in for so many players, it was ridiculous to show you all of that, but that's just about sums you up. I want to just show you the Europa League and where we are in the Europa League, because we've obviously qualified by beating Aberdeen in the 2 qualifiers. FA Cup hasn't started yet. We haven't got involved in the Capital One Cup yet. Champions League, Europa League, right. Where's our group? Here's our group in the Europa League. So we've not played any group matches yet. You've got all that to come. But we've got Saint Etienne, Melmar and FK Austria. So Saint Etienne's going to be a test. Obviously Swedish, Malmo and Austria. Not going to be easy, but we're going to have to play some of our youngsters in that, I would have thought, to get the best out of our team, and rotation for Thursday nights and Sunday afternoon football. Team stats, don't think there's anything to show you there. I mean, just want to go back to the squad and run through the squad review, really. Squad report, info on our squad. Yeah, so here we are then. So at the moment we've been playing this sort of formation. So we've got Fraser Forster in goal. There you see he's already got 4 clean sheets in the 5 games. John Stones is slotted in at right back for the departing Seamus Coleman. He's started all the games there so far. Phil Jagielka and Thomas Vermaelen in the middle. There you see his 1 goal that I was on about. Leighton Baines on the left, but we're not sure whether, I mean, he's still here, but he wants big money. We've got Martin Indies who can cover, and then we've got Wanyama who's in good form alongside James McCarthy in the middle. McCarthy already got his first goal this season as well. That was against Newcastle in that 3-1 win. Also an assist from McCarthy, so he's had a good start to the season. Kevin Morales still here. Andres Townsend, we signed him. There you see at the top, 3.9 million from Tottenham, only 23, looking very good, 76 overall. Ross Bartley, big player for us this season. Obviously he's in the cam position behind Mitzi Battis, who's already bagged those 3 goals from 3 games already in the Prem, so big things hoping for him. Then we got on the bench Jesse Rodriguez, Bruno Martins Indies, Shane Duffy, who bagged a goal against Aberdeen in the Europa League. We might see a lot of him in the Europa League games, seeing if he's good enough to make the step up at centre back. Also Garbett at left back. Aidan McGeady, obviously heavily involved last year and had a really good season, so he'll be involved again this year. There he is, Junior Malanda. He had that 1 goal in that Europa League game, but he's looked very good in the games he's come on. His man of the match performance in that Europa League game against Aberdeen. Absolute young tank he is as well. Got pace to burn as well, which we like. And then we've got a raft of these young players here. There's Ryan Gould. He played, he's come on in one game. Young whippet. Hopefully big things from him. Only 18, so he signed quite a lot of youngsters, which we're looking into. Lundstrom didn't have a run out. Hallam Hope's gone up too. He had a run out in the Europa League game. Vido. Danny Ings there. He says he scored a goal, but that wasn't for us. That was before he came to us. That was in the Capital One, but we're not sure about him, whether it was money well spent or not. Colback, who came in on a free transfer, hasn't played yet. And obviously then you got Naismith, Leon Osman, and Stephen Pienaar, the old regulars. Those bottom two both looking to retire towards the end of the season. Another youngster, Matthew Kennedy, out on loan. All of these out on loan now, hundreds of them out on loan. So you're getting the idea of what we've got and how we're getting on. And then we've got the Belgium squad, who we are going into European qualification, which is the next thing. Which is, there it is. It's, you can, let's just show you Belgium's qualifying group, which looks quite tough, to be honest. Italy, Portugal, Switzerland, Austria and Hungary. So the first two games for Belgium in the European qualifiers are Austria and Hungary. I would say they've got to win those two, because the next games are going to be really tough against Portugal, Switzerland and Italy. And you've got that coming up as well. So lots to look forward to from this FIFA 14 series. We'll try and get as much done as we can before FIFA 15 comes out, obviously. A lot of talk about that in E3 and everything. As I'm recording this now, E3 is just about to start, so we don't really know much about it. But I am anticipating next year to probably buy FIFA on release day and also PES, and run my Spartans and that on PES, but also start straight away with an Everton career mode on FIFA, so we can get a lot deeper into it. And you know, because we didn't really start this until after the obviously the PS4 come out, so we've missed a few months of FIFA time really. So we're going to crash on with the Everton career mode earlier next year, because we are enjoying it. Anyway, the next game the next episode of this, what you will see will be Belgium's 2 European qualifiers against Austria and Hungary, and then it will be back to Everton in the Premier League short after that. Okay, so hopefully that's wrapped up where we are at the beginning of season 2, and you're all up to date with Everton and players in and players out and how we've started the season, and then we can crash on. Anyway, thanks for joining me. I've been the TheProSpartanGamer, and I shall be with you very, very soon again. Cheers, dudes. Stay safe.